Hello viewers, welcome to my Doctor Who themed YouTube channel, Who Ventures. And here we are reviewing Class Episode 3. Now, the tone's gone rather different than the first two episodes. And even though I found it hard to have particularly strong feelings about the characters, I understand that this is an issues sort of episode where this is things that happen in the world and this is things that teens go through. So this is mainly centered around Tanya and the fact that her dad died suddenly, and it is in the episode it's the 2-year anniversary of her dad dying. And then suddenly in the middle of the night her dad's in the room, and I'll admit that was pretty spooky. But then it sort of showed us all these tentacle things, which again wasn't the most realistic makeup really. It didn't make it look particularly realistic. It was like obviously makeup, which I guess is sort of within the remit of Doctor Who of having really shit costumes, especially to be fair in Doctor Who's early days when monsters were clearly made of bubble wrap. So, and then the other issue it's covering is Matthias has been thrown out by his parents for being gay, so it goes to see Charlie. And then the other issue is April's dad was drunk and caused a car accident. So this is just all the issues that we're meant to feel about these kids. And then what I liked Quill reading the Hunger Games. Does this really happen? So I don't know if it's directing us towards liking Quill and just thinking everything else is shit, but that's where I'm veering with it, is towards just really liking Quill and caring about Quill and just like take or leave the rest of it really. But I don't know if that's what the makers of the programme are I don't know if that reaction is what the makers of the programme are actually trying to elicit, but that is my reaction. I have noticed when this Skype talking, I like how it glitches, because that is the thing where you see people on TV shows and they Skyping each other and it's like a perfect picture. So I like how there's inserted like glitches on the Skype where it freezes for a little bit. So I thought that was quite good. So we have the dead people coming back story, which is a bit similar to when the Cybermen came back as people's dead relatives, but they were really Cybermen. So the dead relatives, the scary monster disguising itself as dead relatives, which we've seen before in Doctor Who. And more jump scares now, which I'm not really a fan of jump scares, but whatever. Then these Lankin, and apparently one of them looks like the human approximation of Quill's sister, but Quill's not fooled at all. And the Lankins gather souls to get the energy from the souls, so that's a bit like the Weeping Angels. Yeah, I liked about that Rams including his dad with all the weird stuff, so I think that's kind of good that he's actually told his parents, but he's still got the thing where Tanya's mum just doesn't have a clue what's going on and is completely ignorant, so I don't know where that's going. And then Charlie and Matthias are together and discussing stuff and all that stuff, which, yeah, is important to people. I know these issues are important, very important to teenagers and people, but I just, within the context of watching a story and trying want it to be involved in a story, I didn't really feel much about it. I felt during most of the episode, I didn't really feel much for the characters particularly, because then there were that the son got snatched by the creature on the street. And I like Charlie's line about saying you can choose a different family on this planet if your family you start with is a bit crap, you can choose a different family. I thought that was kind of good. And then the tentacles of just freezing people in the shop. Then we have Matthias and Charlie shagging. April McLean, why you have to be so sensible? Oh, I'm not sensible because this happened, exposition bit. And then, oh, Ram and April kiss. Again, we have a cliche there. Jump scare, Charlie's parents. And then now Charlie finally comes downstairs from shagging. Quill can actually attack the creature, so I thought that was quite good. And then it made it seem like, oh, this isn't the particular alien we've named that it is, but then it turns out it is that particular alien, so I was a bit confused, because I thought Quill had figured out that it was trying to pretend to be this alien, but it was really a different alien. So I was confused, but that it was the original alien after all. I was confused. And I liked when Quill said, what a drama queen. And then they have the rock incidental music, which just doesn't fit because it's too American. And then we have Tanya's family all caught in the tentacles, and Tanya fights back with anger. And it's all the big metaphor-y stuff. It's pretty much all the stuff that they covered on Buffy again. And then Quill steals Double-Decker Buzz. Oh, Quill. Oh, she'll do anything, she will. But I do like Quill. I think she's good. And then she steals a Double-Decker Buzz and snaps the cord thing. Which is pretty much the same thing. Sort of reminds me of Jackie Tyler when she nicked when she came round the corner driving the pickup truck thing, and then the kids are like, oh, we did it again, and then Quill's on the own and they don't give a shit about Quill. So, and it is kind of a cliche, but it did make me feel emotion for Quill, that they weren't appreciating her, and then Quill gets home, and because they are appreciating her, she thinks she has to be a hard warrior and she needs a gun. And I think where the story is going is that Quill understands that she doesn't need to have a gun to be a warrior. Well, I hope that's where the story's going. And then the whole episode was about Tanya getting all the feelings out and saying goodbye to her dad. So I would give this has gone up another half mark to 2 out of 5, because it is better than the first 2 episodes, but a lot of it still is something that has been covered before in Buffy and in Doctor Who, and I still don't really think and it's offering anything overly new. But this was sort of a slightly better episode and I understood the tone of it more. So 2 out of 5 for this episode 3. I'm getting hungry now, so I'm going to take a break from my watch review system because I'm hungry and I want to see if the new Top Gear's up. Yeah. So I'll see you back later when I review episode 4. So I'm glad to see the 8 to start with because it's a lot quicker and easier to get through them all. And I'm sort of glad that I waited till I could do the marathon of it because I think I prefer doing this marathon than watching it and then discussing it on forums and stuff than watch the next one. So I hope you have enjoyed this review and thank you for watching. Yay!